Time is 9:52 on the 6th of September 2013. I've got an RSPCA inspector at my house today and has now apparently seized my cat and is giving it away to some home or whatever. So let's ring them up and see what they've got to say about it. 0300 1234 999.
Welcome to the RSPCA. Calls may be recorded to help improve our service.
Yes,
as a registered charity, we have very limited resources, and therefore the options you are about to hear are designed to give priority to animals that are most in need. To report a dead or injured badger, or to find out where information about the badger call can be found, press 1. If you've received a card or wish to cancel an earlier call, press 2. For wildlife, press 3. For domestic or owned animals, press 4. Or for calls not relating to an animal,
4.
To report an act of cruelty or a trapped, injured or suffering animal, or if you believe the RSPCA has collected your pet, press 1. For advice about an uninjured animal, RSPCA relies almost entirely on support from the general public. We thank you for your call and would like to keep you informed of our future activities, including our appeals and campaigns. If you do not wish to be contacted, please let us know during your call today. You will now be connected to one of our team.
Good evening, you're through to RSPCA Control Centre. Can I start by taking your full name, please? Is that M?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I take your house number and postcode, please? And your best contact number, just in case an officer needs to get back to you. I can see the one you're on, if that's any help.
Yeah, go on, that'll do.
Yep, say that one, so yeah. Oh. Nice. And what animal are you calling about, sir?
It's my cat.
It's your cat, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the concern, sir?
Well, okay, first of all, a lady came round the back of our garden today, and she said that first of all, she said her cat had given birth to kittens. She told a neighbour of mine that it was her cat and it had given birth to kittens, or there may have been some misunderstanding. But anyway, she says, I found these cat and kittens, or the kittens, and they're emaciated and they've got fleas on them, and the mother seems to have mastitis.
Alright.
And she says, I phoned the RSPCA and they're coming to get them. And I says, well, get who? The kittens or the mother or all of them or what? And she went, oh, all of them. And I says, well, I'll take my own cat to the vet. And she says, alright then, I'll just come and take the kittens if that's alright with you. And I says, well, I've got a couple of cats already and I don't really need any more, although I was a bit concerned about the mother missing the kittens.
Yeah.
So I thought that the kittens were just there. She says that they were just come to collect the kittens. She showed me a dustbin in her back garden as well. And she says somebody had thrown the dustbin in with the kittens inside it, 3 kittens and a dead one. But it looks like the mother had nested in there, and I didn't get a look at them in it. They had brought the kittens into the house.
Yeah.
And she said somebody had thrown it over the garden. I don't know if that's true or not. But our cat had been, I knew she was pregnant because her sister was pregnant near enough around about the same time. And the sister's given birth in our shed. And the other sister that you have, she had it, had the kittens away somewhere and we didn't know where to find them.
Alright, yeah.
So we knew she was looking after them because she was going back and forth and, we wouldn't see her all day and then she'd come around food times. So anyway, I says to the woman, yeah, that's alright. And the woman says, alright then, we'll just tell the RSPCA to take the kittens. Then I got a call or a knock at the door, and there was a an inspector, a young lady, and she said that she's... she came and had a look at the kittens in the shed. She says, yeah, they seem fine. Just move some of the dangerous things that they don't bump into, etc. And she says, well, what shall I do with this cat? I says, well, you can't really take it. That was my mother's favourite cat, and you know. She says, well, you need to get it some help. I says, that's all right. I'll take it to the vet. And she says, well, I'll just go and have a word with your neighbour, because the other woman's saying that it's the neighbour's cat. I says, all right then. So she went and spoke to the neighbour, and she came back to me and said that the neighbour had claimed it's his cat, and he'd signed a release form for the RSPCA to take it away.
But it's your cat?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
So I says to the woman, you know, I mean, they claim that the mother had a bad case of mastitis.
Yeah.
But it seemed, I mean, her sister, they've got the same sort of nipples, you know, there's no major infection as far as I can see, although I'm not a trained vet.
Yeah.
But, you know, we do have cats, and we've, you know, had them given birth in the house and everything, you know, so we know about cats. But she insisted that she take it away, and I says, well, you know, she says, well, she's almost, you know, financially frightened me out of taking the cat to the vet myself. She was quoting hundreds of pounds to get it, you know, a course of antibiotics, which I thought a bit excessive.
Yeah.
And then she says, well, I says, well, what about people on benefits? Don't they get help with the PDSA? And she said, oh no, you'd still have to pay hundreds of pounds. Well, I thought, well...
No, it's not specifically true, so we offer welfare assistance in your area. I've just been checking.
Yeah, I didn't think that was right. But she insisted she take them away, and I says, well, what will happen to them? She says, well, we'll take them, and we probably won't keep them there. We'll move them to some private establishment. I says, well, where's that? And she says, I can't say, it's a secret. I thought, right. And then they'll be rehomed. I says, but it's my cat. You can't rehome my cat.
Yeah.
And she insisted that she could, and off she went.
And that's the last contact you've had with her?
Yeah, she says if you want to make an issue out of it, to phone this number, which I'm ringing now. And she's left a card. Do you want her number and her name?
Right. It's not something that we can deal with here, sir. I do apologise. Anything like this, I would need you to put it in writing to our headquarters.
Ooh.
And the easiest way to do it, sir, you can do it directly through our website. But anything in relation to the inspector's actions, what they've done, how they've carried out the work, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It needs to go directly to our headquarters, which it sounds like this really needs to.
Yeah, well, I'll do that, but I was thinking, you know, what if they give my cat away and I don't get her back, or...
I'd do the email as soon as possible, sir. Because in effect, you've not signed the paperwork for him to take your cat.
Exactly.
This other gentleman signed it.
Yeah, and
that inspector's acting on that action.
she told me that, I says, well, he can't sign, he's not the owner, and she says, all I need is a signature on this paper, and then
No, that's...
says she can do what she wants.
Right, no. I am urging you, sir, to get this on an email now.
Okay, I'm going to let me get a pen, 1 second.
Right, the way you need to do it, sir, is go on our website.
Alright, okay.
Yep, follow the section for My RSPCA.
Hang on, let me get onto RSPCA, 1 second. Okay, what do I follow, sorry?
Right, you go onto the RSPCA's main website, then go to My RSPCA.
Got it, yeah.
It'll ask you to register some very basic details.
Yeah.
And then you can directly contact headquarters through there.
Okay, and is it manned 24 hours, or?
Every single email is responded to.
Okay.
And it's not an auto response, don't worry.
Alright.
But this needs the headquarters need to be aware of these actions as soon as possible, so nothing else, before any actions taken in regards to rehoming, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But there's a few issues there. I don't see how she can take any signature for a cat that's not owned by yourself. It would have to be a signature from yourself.
Yeah.
Then there needs to be a period where you can dispute this as well.
Yeah.
But no, I apologise. She's giving you the number here. So this is the emergency line. So this is where people report sick and injured animals.
Right. I see. So she wasn't being very helpful or upfront here with regards to how.
You've got all her details. So the inspector name or number's fine.
Yeah, she's Inspector Labram, Labram.
Yeah.
12912.
So you've got everything, yeah?
Yeah. That's if you give me the right card.
Yeah, it's not ringing right, sir, so I would urge you to get this through to our headquarters and let the people above the inspectors deal with this.
Alright then.
Alright, sir.
Alright, thanks for your help.
No problem, sir.
Cheers. Thanks
Take
very
care.
much. Bye.
Bye-bye, sir.